everybody, welcome to a new video. Today I'll be building Nikita's parents' house for my Black Widow challenge. Originally, Nikita was going to be one of the teens in my teen runaway save file, a potential friend for Holly, but I kind of fell in love with her and decided I needed to use her for something. I had actually accidentally deleted her, so I had to go in and remake her, and I was so sad about it that I was just like, no, I need to use you for something to apologize for almost killing you. But anyway, thus my Black Widow challenge was born. So I moved her into her own save, but I never actually added her parents, even though I had taken them out of the Teen Runaway save file. So I went back in and I aged them up. I've given them their older adult makeovers, and I've placed them here in Glimmerbrook. Since the Callahan's house caught fire and Patrick so tragically died, Nikita, Nicole, and Jesse are going to need somewhere else to live. Enter Kiana and Shane Sawyer, Nikita's beloved mother and father. They're going to take their daughter and her stepchildren in their time of need. They have room in this big house that's been in Nikita's family for generations. You see, Nikita's mother comes from a long line of Catronist priests and high-ranking officials, and she's very active in the church. She is the Sunday school teacher, the piano player, she volunteers with various groups and charities and fundraisers, and of course, being such an old house, Moonglow Estate has its own Catronist chapel for family worship and events. I think Nikita might marry her next husband there. I was thinking maybe Daryl might be a Catronist as well. Kiana and Nikita aren't spellcasters. That's not the Sawyer's thing, but maybe spellcasters are tied into the religion in some way. I don't know. I'm still figuring it out. But yeah, Nikita and the kids are going to move into her parents' house. I put in 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, so enough space for everyone. I needed to move into the house and a bathroom for every floor. There's also a gym, the aforementioned chapel, some neat stuff in the backyard, a piano for Kiana, and I did this super cool thing in the stairwell with some windows that I just absolutely adore. I'm really impressed with myself for that idea. I really need to finish my CC Catronist art. I've made some shrines, taken some screenshots. I even have one piece completed, but that was kind of a joke. It's my header on Twitter. If you want to see it, follow me on Twitter at SnailySimmer, shameless self-plug. So it's not one that I want to hang in houses, but I'm working on stuff I can put in my builds to reflect my Sims beliefs. As for what I do have, you have all the classic Catronist symbols here. I've got the dolls everywhere in different aspects, of course, but I also decided that these purple moon windows that I ended up using in certain places are Catronist imagery too. I think she's probably a goddess of magic and therefore nighttime in her fall and winter aspects. Spring and summer are probably daytime in like science or medicine or something. I also put a bunch of summer aspect stuff in Kiana and Shane's room, sort of to promote passion and love. Winter imagery in Kiana's study for wisdom and tranquility. Spring in Nikita's bedroom because she's looking to start new romances. Also, there's one of each doll on a table outside of the chapel. Those are kind of just sitting there as storage since Kiana will need each of them at different times of the year. I put out a poll on Twitter asking you guys what kind of houses you thought Kiana and Shane should have. I was kind of vague. I only gave their ages, how many Sims needed to live there, and where the lot was. You guys said you wanted a Glimmerbrooky house, so I went and I looked at the other kind of houses and kind of tried to copy them. Of course, if you know anything about the houses in Glimmerbrook, it's that they're boxy and ugly and don't look very good. So I just took elements from both of them and just tried to combine them into something that had a more interesting shape. Of course, I kind of get why they're so boxy from the perspective of EA, who don't show a lot of care to the shape of their shells. The roofs have a very distinct look, and that's hard to achieve with any other shape but a square or very squarish rectangle. But obviously the main roof doesn't have to be the only roof. Following the very square nature of the houses, I kept the tower square. I also added lean-tos and a front and back porch and a balcony to try to keep the outside more interesting. The main roof and the roof of the tower are hipped with a very pronounced inward curve. The porches are half hipped and almost flat with a very slight outward curve. The lean-tos have half-gabled roofs with more pronounced outward curves. This I found was in line with the other houses in Glimmerbrook, and I actually like how it ended up looking. It's very unique and certainly lends something of a whimsical air to the build, I think. As for the colors, I found that natural neutral tones were the common thread between the houses already in the area, which, by the way, can I just say, 5 lots? Really? 5? And this one is just atrocious. Look at that street that goes right up to the edge, but do we have access to those bricks? No. No, we don't. Or maybe we do as a tile. Now that I think about it, they look a little bit familiar. But, it's too late to go back and check now. And who uses tiles for their driveway? EA, that's who. And who do we not take any building tips from? That's right. I thought for a while about trying to incorporate weird quirks like that house that has Stairway to Heaven. No, Stairs to Nowhere. But, better. Make it more obvious that I'm going for a Winchester Mansion kind of thing. Doors leading out to a 2-story drop, stairs to a window, weird stuff. This is supposed to be a magical place, but I ultimately decided against it because the lot was already a little small and I had taken up this big space on 2 floors with this chapel. Maybe I'll renovate one of the other houses in the world and incorporate those elements. I don't know. Anyway, that's about all I have to say about the build. I'm kind of on a semi-break right now, so I'm not going to narrate this whole 30-minute video. Also, it's 3:38 a.m. as I'm recording this, and I'm trying to get this uploaded by 7, so yeah. But I've got some music here for you, so just relax and enjoy that. And as always, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, ring the bell, and follow me on Twitter in the gallery @SnaillySimmer. Catch you later. Bye!